What is going on, guys? The Lions Tour is just around the corner. It is kicking off, well, I was going to say this weekend. This Friday, Lions going up against Argentina is our first game. We've got across the whole of July and even a little bit into August, we've got the Lions Tour going on. So lots of fun stuff coming up on the channel, a lot of fun rugby to watch. But we've also got July internationals, which is always fun during a Lions year because obviously home nations missing some pretty key players. They're all over joining in with the Lions as well. So new blood coming in for a lot of the other teams during those, but a lot of other games. There's a lot of rugby on our screens from now through till August. So as we have done in many other tournaments and times of rugby, it's time to go into setting up our predictors for this tournament coming up. So we've got two. We've got one for the Lions and one for the July International. So it's a really fun way to just get involved with the channel. It's free. It's easy to just sort of jump into. There's nothing on the line. You don't have to worry about, cost to join these things or get involved. It's just for fun. And we get to cover the results on Monday's video every single week. And we get to go over who's winning, who's losing. And you guys get to show off you know way more about rugby than me, which is always fun because that's always fun just to get involved with on the internet. So let me head over here so that you guys can, of course, check out. Once again, we're doing the predictors through Superbru, not sponsored or anything by any means, just if you've seen the channel before and you know we do these for the Six Nations, we've done them for the World Cup, I always enjoy doing Superbru for these predictors. Unfortunately, there's no fantasy. I have had a look. Looks like Superbru aren't doing a fantasy, nor are like the official Six Nations tying a fantasy in. I don't really know how they do it apart from because obviously the Lions team's going to change every single week and they've got all the different teams they're playing. They'd sort of have to be able to destroy your whole team every week and then build a whole new one. So no fantasy, unfortunately, as of yet. If one does pop up, let me know down in the comments section, and we'll definitely create one because I always enjoy doing some fantasies. But let's go over the Predictor Series and how you guys can get involved, the codes you need, and how it all works. So there's a couple of new people coming in here. There's quite a fun little thing here saying that I can actually reactivate the one from back when there was the South Africa tour for the Lions back in 2021, of which we had 7 people playing. 4 years ago, that was how big the channel was. 7 people got involved. One of them was me. So we've gone beyond that now. Six Nations had like 95 people in the Predictor, so we've obviously grown quite a lot through there. The Predictor Series, for anyone who doesn't know what they're doing, of course, if you want the codes and nothing else, description, codes are right there for you if you already know what you're doing. You may already have an invitation if you've been involved with Predictors as well. But yeah, you just download the app on your phone, or you can go onto your website on a PC or what have you. It's a free app. It's free to join. It's free. I really enjoy Superbru for this sort of stuff. You sign up to the league, which we'll go over in a second, and then it'll come up with all your various games over the course of the week. You don't have to do them all in one go. You can do them week by week as you see the teams get announced, which I'll hopefully try and cover on the channel as well. You go, who's going to win? First game, British and Irish Lions going up against Argentina. You go on to pick here, and you basically pick who do you think's going to win and by how much. Now, I've seen the bookies' odds currently is actually Lions by 19. I think it'll be less than that, but we'll just put that in for the second. You go on, you think the British and Irish Lions will win by 19. You head over and you press lock, and then you are locked in. You get 1 point for if you call the correct team to win, and then you get half a point if you get within 5 points of the final result. And if you are the best out of everyone in the round, you got the closest to the exact points difference, you also get an extra bonus point on that one as well. Now, obviously, across the course of the Lions thing, it is literally 1 game a week. So it's not that hard to keep on top of. Really, really easy to do. We are also getting the July Internationals as well. Now, the July Internationals have a lot more. If you enjoy your rugby, this is where the big points are going to be scored. There's a lot of games on every single week. So you can do the same thing. It's just go in, pick your team, and how much you think they're going to win by. Not how much they're going to score, but the difference between the two teams as the final score and what have you. So to get involved with actually joining in with these leagues, download your Superbru app. You head over to tournaments and over to rugby, and then you can join from all sorts. You don't even have to just join my leagues. You can find other leagues. If you're into your URC, they've got predictors for the URC, the Super Rugby, they do all sorts on Superbru. But up here is where you want to be. This is the starting soon. The Lions Tour Predictor and the Rugby Internationals. You click on either one you want to be involved in, and what it will probably come up with is something like join a pool or create a pool. You can do a couple of things, but if you can create a pool of your own, if you want to get your friends involved, click on join a pool, and this will allow you to see a whole list of everyone's pools that have been made across everywhere. Some people have got, wow, that guy's got 204 players in that league, a very, very competitive league over there. But basically, you can go through and you can find any leagues you want to be involved in, create one with your own friends, or join in with the channel's one if you want to. You can either have a look for me by scrolling up and down as you so wish, but we do have a couple of codes to go over as well. So specifically for the July Internationals, you want to get involved with the July Internationals Predictor, type in MaD Dragon July. You hit search, and there it is. There's me, Captain MaD Dragon. It's got the channel logo, so you can pick it out pretty easily. Amazingly, 5 people are already in. If not, you can also use our code word, which is goalprow. I will, of course, be putting the links and the codes and stuff down in the description as well, so you can just jump straight in. If you have been involved with previous predictors, I've also asked it to send out invites, so you might already have an invite. You can just press accept. That is the code you will need to be able to join the MaD Dragon July Predictor. And then just as easily, if you only want to join in with the British and Irish Lions, or maybe you want to join in both, pick either or both if you want to, it is MaD Dragon Lions. You can just type that in and you can find MaD Dragon Lions Predictor. There's already 8 people in that one. We've already got some people joining in with that one. If not, the code you will need for the MaD Dragon Lions is tomesuit. Tomesuit. I don't even know what that means. I don't know how they come up with these codes. I always like them. But like I said, codes and stuff will be down in the description. I do enjoy these predictors still. They're a fun way to just get involved with the channel if you've never done it before. Like I said, it's free to get involved with, so you've got nothing to lose. It's a bit of fun. You do not need to be some rugby, big brain, mega person who knows everything. It's so, I know, I get matches wrong. Loads of people that have done the Predictor Series, the Fantasy Series, people who have won get matches wrong. You call it the wrong way. You get the scores completely way off. You know, at the end of the day, you can go however you want to. Some people even just go for the opposite of who they think is going to win to try and score the lowest. People do all sorts of weird and wacky stuff. Yeah, basically just go and pick your teams and see how you get in. You get mentioned on Monday's video. We do a roundup of the scores and the predictions, and we go over how well people have done on Monday every single week. It might be a bit different for the Lions one because they do midweek games. I'm not even sure how that's going to work as of yet, but we'll of course go over those in Monday's video. You get to see yourself in a video, nothing to lose. It's all for a bit of fun. And now that we've got 2 on the go, maybe I'll win one. I've never won the Predictor. The Predictor always seems to slip away from me. In at least one round, I just start crashing and burning. So, why not join in? Show you know more about rugby than myself. Get your friends involved. The pools are open. You're accepted immediately. You can invite all your friends, all your family. Get everyone in. Prove you know more than them as well. It's always a good fun to get in with. Hopefully having a little bit more time in my life at the minute. The last sort of 2-3 months has been very, very busy outside of the world of YouTube for a number of different reasons. But going forward, hopefully things are going to be settling down a little bit more, so we'll be able to do a little bit more content, going over things like team announcements, doing some match previews, going over some of these games, and maybe even a review here or there. And so, like I said, Lions is going to be fun as well. A couple of early morning starts over here in the UK. Nice little 6 a.m. Nice, looking forward to that one. Wales might win a game though. Maybe we'll see what happens there. Wales versus Japan. Maybe we get to see Wales win a game after the longest time. But yeah, if you enjoy your rugby and you want to find a way to just add a little bit of enjoyment to your July Internationals and show off your own rugby knowledge and get involved with the channel for a bit of fun, make sure you do sign up. The Lions-Argentina game does kick off on Friday at 8 p.m. over here in the UK, so you want to make sure you get your picks locked in before then, so make sure you just sign up before Friday. We'll, of course, be putting posts out on the channel and on Twitter as well. Looking forward to see all your guys' predictions. Let's see how much better you all are at rugby than me. I'll see you all next time, guys. Bye-bye.